Hi guys, Simon from Runescape here, and today we're bringing you the first episode in our brand new series, our money making guide series. Now this is intended to be a really long series, bringing you short videos every so often, telling you different ways that you can make money. Now the reason we're doing this is because the number one question we're always asked is, how do you make money? Now we're here to show you that that's actually really not that difficult to do, so we're going to show you a number of different ways to do it involving all kinds of skills, things not involving skills, and we're going to have it as diverse as possible so you can get the GP that you need. So that's going to be the series. Hopefully I'll have an episode out quite regularly, and I'll let you get on with the video. So I hope you like this series. If you think the series is a good idea, give us a thumbs up so we know, and it's much appreciated. So if this episode doesn't apply to you because of some of the requirements, don't worry, we'll have more around the corner and hopefully you can do those ones instead. The money-making method detailed in this video involves buying and or selling items via the Grand Exchange. As prices have a tendency to fluctuate, it is advised to check current prices of the relevant items before using this method. Calculations showing your potential profit are detailed later in the video. Hi guys, welcome to episode 1 of our Runescape money making guide series, and today we're going to be showing you how to make money from infusing summoning scrolls. So making money via this method would involve you buying the summoning pouches via the Grand Exchange, and then you're going to be taking these to a summoning obelisk where you'll convert them into the scrolls, and then you'll sell the scrolls back to the Grand Exchange in the hope of yielding a profit. The requirements you're going to need to use this method are a minimum of 57 summoning to use the Spirit Kiat Familiar. However, I would recommend at least level 68 plus, as the pouches shown in this video will require a minimum of that level. And you're going to need a little bit of GP. 1 mil plus is plenty enough, as you'll need to be buying some pouches so you can do this. Now the Spirit Kiat Familiar is the one we're going to be using to do the routes. Now if you're familiar with creating summoning pouches while training summoning, you'll know the route I'm on about, but just for some info on the Spirit Kiat itself, it requires level 57 summoning and it lasts for a total of 49 minutes. The pouch is quite expensive, costing between 10 and 20k depending on the GE price. However, over the whole hour it doesn't work out to be that much money, and obviously compared to the profit that you'll be making, it is negligible. So just before we get into the method where I'm going to show you how we make the scrolls, I just want to show you my gear that I'm going to be wearing. I'd advise wearing some light armour such as the Boots of Lightness, Penance Gloves, Spottier Cape, and then if you're a high agility level you can use the Agile Top and Agile Legs. This will reduce your overall weight and therefore you should be able to do a lot more runs before your run energy will completely depreciate. Now you will need a number of rings of dueling, so I advise buying a lot of these as you'll be teleporting to the Castle Wars bank, which is the closest bank to a teleport spot. I've shown a games necklace there, as this is an emergency teleport should you find yourself without a ring of dueling after it has crumbled to dust. Before you begin making your scrolls, it's advised to quickly set up your bank so that you have your rings of dueling and your pouches ready just in a tab and a space for your scrolls to go next to it. Now, before summoning your Kiat, it's advised to select the left click on your familiar and set that to interact. This is because at Castle Wars there are a number of people with the Spirit Kiat and the Spirit Grauk familiars, and they do stack, and clicking your own one can prove annoying. So set that to interact, and then you can summon your Spirit Kiat, and it will be there ready. And then once you've got that, all you need to do is withdraw 28 of your chosen pouch. I'll be using the Pakiak pouch, and click interact using the button and teleport. Now this will teleport you straight away to the Piscatorus Hunter area. However, right next to this, if you run straight north, you will find a trapdoor, which you can either open or climb down, whether it's open or not. And then you can infuse your pouch. Now, this is the tab for infusing summoning pouches. You need to click on this tab. Unfortunately, every time you'll need to do this. And then you'll see the number of scrolls which you can convert. So the winter storage scroll is here. However, the easiest way to do this is to simply toggle the filter on and off, and then it will only show the pouches which you can convert into scrolls. So I'm going to right click transform all, and you will instantly convert all of them into 10 scrolls per pouch. To get back to Castle Wars, simply right click on your ring and click Castle Wars, and then once at the bank you are ready to repeat this process. So doing a complete lap can be done in about 31 to 32 seconds. And doing this you can convert anywhere between 2,800 and 3,200 pouches per hour. Once you have finished transforming all of your pouches into scrolls, just head down to the GE where you can sell your scrolls, and then using that money you can buy more pouches to convert into more scrolls and make even more money. So if you're wondering how you can calculate how much money you can make using this method, then the calculation is very simple. All you need to do is find the pouch that you're going to make and do simply 10 times the scroll price minus the pouch cost. This will give you the profit per pouch. Alternatively, you can do the profit per scroll by simply minusing the pouch cost divided by 10 from the scroll cost itself. It is imperative that you do this before buying your pouches, as mentioned in the disclaimer, as the GE tends to fluctuate a lot in price, and so make sure you do know that you are going to make a profit before entering this method. Now, moving on to the pouches that we advise that you turn into scrolls. For the lower level summoners, at level 68 and 69 are the Bunyip and Fruitbat respectively, and these can yield profits of between 900k and 1.3 mil per hour. Now, as these are only green charm familiars, you may only receive a small amount of summoning XP per hour, but it's mainly the money that you want, and it can yield one of the better profits. If you're slightly higher level, you can focus on the Unicorn Stallion, and there are many of these pouches and scrolls bought and sold, so these are a very good option to do. For the high level summoners, you can move on to the Wolpertinger at level 92, that yields a lot more summoning XP per hour and still holds a high profit. The Pack Yak at level 96 is another commonly used pouch, as there are many sold in the GE every single day, and you'll have no problems buying and selling them. And then the Steel Titan for the high level summoners, and this will receive the most profit per hour and also the most XP. However, they do take a while to buy and sell in the Grand Exchange. It is important to note that you can only buy 1,000 pouches every 4 hours, but you can sell an unlimited number of scrolls, so make sure that you try and buy them overnight or over a period of time before you start doing this method. So that was episode 1 of our money making guide series, telling you how to make money by infusing summoning scrolls. If you found that video useful, please feel free to rate, comment and subscribe to our channel. The subscribe button is on the screen now, and be sure to check out the next episode in this series by clicking on the link below.